on tap. You're in. Only on Tap-In Radio.
Things got out of hand, I never planned for it to be this way. It costs to be the boss, I guess that's the thing. I'm supposed to stay living off the rush like flush, just like a bottom lip got options. So certain things I don't wanna be bothered with. The red bottoms fit, you wouldn't hesitate to wear them. Reflecting on things that would see you staring in the mirror. Now I can see it clearer, hindsight is 2020. What I learned, this was earned, no one can never take it from me. Waking up feeling funny like I'm still not supposed to be here. Trapped in old emotions cause I'm still trying to be fair. And you texted me, you missing sleeping next to me. Disaster was on the menu, then this would be the recipe. Maybe it's best that we don't communicate, cause if we get together, you know what type of mood to create. You gon' tell me that you late my flight, even though I know what was said. I just need for you to believe it for me. You and only you. You and just you. If this is what it gotta be, I'm okay, hope that you are. I heard from some mutual friends you bought a new car, that's great. I'm happy you doing well and you prospering. The way things got left, I just felt like I should acknowledge it. Maybe not face to face, so I thought that this would be better for you. Not trying to cause any trouble, now things are better for you. Probably not as toxic as I used to be. Not to make excuses, but all of this is still new for me. Truthfully, don't wanna be the reason for the relapse. Neither one of us need that, I hope that you can see that. The same as me, so we not moving aimlessly or do anything heinously, cause that would be a shame if we acted off an instinct and not think of the repercussion of this discussion and not wait for things to run their course, of course, cause everybody gotta carry their cross. You and only you.
Radio. You're listening to The KonnecT Show on Tap In Radio.
Hello there, this is The KonnecT Show. I'm sapphyremclovin. I'm joined here today with two wonderful people. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are.
DJ Mom's Music was happening.
And we'd like to welcome you to another episode of The KonnecT Show. I know, where the sound effect? Where your little thingy? Press a button. All right. You know, we got buttons being pressed right here. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us here today. All right, with that being said, we've got some things coming up in the show for you. Lots of stories. Some of them you've heard. You know the deal with the KonnecT Show. Some of the stories you've heard, some of them you haven't. It was an interesting weekend in which we're not really going deep into this story, but I don't know. People was getting at Drake for trying to airdrop a girl a picture of herself so that she could see how hot that she looked. Oh. And people were like, but that's creepy though. And I don't know, like, if somebody sent you a picture of yourself, would you be flattered? I mean, I know you married, but I'm saying, after you was like, Korean, this girl crazy, and you erased it, y'all laughed about it.
Yeah, that's after the fact.
Yeah, but initially, would you be like, oh, she was staring at me?
No, that gives like stalker vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, she took a picture of me.
And sent it to me.
Like, why
to
can't
me.
You just walk up to me?
Why can't, I'm like, you should have said, can I take a picture? Or can I, because Nunu's right. That seems kind of a little tad bit stalkerish. Because.
Not if you trying to bag. You try to do something a little different. He thought it might be a little spontaneous or something. And then when you realize it was Drake, oh my God. So now the same friend that's like, oh, that's a little creepy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then they be like,
Drake.
girl, you stupid.
But
that
just
was Drake.
because it's Drake, now it's less creepy?
Nah, I'm not saying that. Don't do that to me. What I'm saying is overall, like, you know how somebody be like, girl, you dumb. That was Drake.
Right.
I ain't care if he said it.
Right.
So here's the thing.
He don't get a pass for who he is, but like we all know what that. It is what it is.
Yeah,
that's like you love Nas. If Nas do that to you, look.
I still would be like, Nas, you creepy for that. But anyway, call me.
See?
I mean, I ain't gonna not tell him it wasn't creepy. It's not like it diminishes the creepiness just because it's Nas. That just means, Nas, you a little creepy.
A little creepy, but call me.
I'll let it slide.
Holla at me, though.
Holla.
I can't.
Later up in the show, we're going to talk about how I forgot the book, our worst case scenario book, but we're still going to talk about how you can tell or maybe identify the gender of your date. But that's coming up towards the end of the show.
Yeah, that's new.
Actually, that picture that you have right there with the white t-shirt, that should come right before that story. Okay. So, anywho, we have like a whole bunch of stuff to get into today. So I'm trying to see where he is. I saw a whole lot of movies because, you know, I'm still chilling with the bum shoulder. It's working out. Look what I can do.
Oh, you can actually raise your hand. Uh-oh.
Check it out one time.
Raise your hand. You can actually move it.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yes. I did it by myself like a big girl.
Oh, God.
Good
I raised
job.
my hand. Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of movies. So we're going to go over some of them. Some of them are old. Some of them are newer. We'll get into like a song, and then we'll come back. And we'll get into some of our stories. Ooh, look at them.
Look at that.
Some of them pictures just,
My.
Wow. She
Close your
said
ears.
she-
Close your ears.
Close your ears.
close Nunu's
That was
ears.
almost your daddy in one of those pictures.
No, it was not.
Damn.
No, it's
I
not.
could have been your daddy.
Not my dad.
Woo! I
Could've
said
been your
almost.
daddy.
I said he was almost there.
That was not almost
He
my
was
dad.
like, knock, knock, knock. I was like, I'm busy. But he was almost. Anyway, can we get a song, Bam? Because she's
Wow.
looking at me like she feels some kind of way.
Cause I would.
Yeah.
Anywho, we'll be right back here on The KonnecT Show. Don't forget, you can send us your independent music to thekonnectshow@gmail.com. And that's Connect with a K.
Oh my god, is that Louis?
Yeah, I ain't loving these bitches, they be tricky. Yeah, I don't need your love, baby, I got this guap. I'ma fuck your best friend, she got it warm. Yeah, yeah, hit her in the car, riding in the new drop top. You can live this type of life when you got guap, baby.
Oh my god, is that Louis?
Yeah, I ain't loving these bitches, they be tricky. Yeah, I don't need your love, baby, I got this guap. I'ma fuck your best friend, she got it warm. Yeah, yeah, hit her in the car, riding in the new drop top. You can live this type of life when you got guap. Baby, you can go ahead, you can stop. Yeah, who need love when you got money? Who need love when you got money? Oh, who need love when you got money? Yeah, said who need love? Yeah, who need love? Said you need love when you got money. Yeah, yeah, you need love when you got money. Oh, you need love when you got money. Yeah, baby, I don't need your love, I need the money. Yeah, I get these racks, get these racks, get these racks, yeah. You don't need love, you don't need love. Yeah, I get the guap, get that guap, yeah. You don't need love, you don't need love. Yeah, I get this fatty, no up, yeah. You don't need love, you don't need love. Yeah, I'm getting legal money, please don't call the cops, yeah. You don't need love, you don't need love. You don't need love when you got money. You don't need love when you got money. Say it out now. You don't need love when you got money. You don't need love. You don't need love. You don't need love when you got money. I said you don't need love when you got money. Oh, you don't need love when you got money. Baby, I don't need your love. I got this money. Oh.
You're rocking with The KonnecT Show on Tap In Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or at www.thekonnectshow.rocks. Don't forget, that's The KonnecT Show with a K.
Wait a minute.
God.
I'm just saying, a Tina Turner remake. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. All right, welcome back to the KonnecT Show. We're going to get into a movie extravaganza. Now, mind you, I've watched more movies than what we're discussing here, but these are the ones I'd like to go over that kind of make sense. And I say that because I did see a horror movie that was based in France. Well, yeah, it was in France.
Okay.
And she got pregnant by a car. She already had a metal plate. And she gave birth to like a little baby with like a little metal back. But she was also a killer, like a serial killer.
Oh.
So, it was real interesting. But I digress. I decided not to go
Why
there.
are you doing stuff with
Trying
cars?
to figure out how
Like,
you doing it with a car. I'm trying
Oh, she was inside and she had the straps. And then she was riding the gear shift.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the next thing she knows, she was pregnant.
And
And she was leaking
And the
oil.
gear shit busting oil?
And she was leaking oil.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty
So
then.
and she was a model, a car model dancer. So they would go to these live car shows. Yep, that's where she killed one of her people. Anyway, let's start off with Emergency. Actually, okay, so the thing about Emergency, this just came out this year.
Okay. So I gotta catch it.
You gotta catch it. I watched it on Prime Video.
Yeah.
It was really good. I don't know. So I did the first picture so that you could see that there are several awards that it already received. It's a comedy, but it gets real.
Okay.
All right. So the second picture that I have is of the cast. And basically, it's of these two dudes in college trying to have a good night. Things go awry when they find this little white girl in their house. And I say that because that's what the one said. Why is this little white girl in our house? Don't touch her.
Yeah.
The cops gonna get us. Don't touch
Yeah.
her. So he just kept saying, like, the cops ain't gonna understand. And so that was the premise of the whole night, of it going down between them. But it was really action-packed, energetic, and humorous. Like, the dude who was scared of the cops just, like, was so over it.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a good watch. I would suggest it.
Okay.
And it touched upon some other points.
Yeah.
Not just fear of the police,
Mm-hmm.
but also like relationships
Okay.
between homies,
Yeah, yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah,
All right,
that bond.
next movie.
All right.
Show it to me. Give it to me one time. Aha, The Deadlands. Ooh, I didn't even know this was based in New Zealand. I had to go online to figure out where this was based at.
Oh.
Because I knew it was another foreign film. This is
Okay.
foreign,
Okay.
right?
Subtitles.
Subtitles.
Okay.
They talk in a native language. There's, a young warrior who has to avenge his village and his father. But go to the next picture.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Everybody was fine. Oh, Lord. Everybody had a nice body. It was all bronze-like. Oh, Lord. Oh. Anyway, but it was action-packed. And the fighters used to do this little thing. You might have to cover your eyes or something. They wasn't being nasty, but they still used to do this tongue flick where they be like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
For the Warriors. Yeah.
I was like, get them, Warriors. Warriors, come out and play. Okay. Anyway, it was nice.
It was nice. You had to swallow spit for that one.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That was real nice.
Yeah.
Now, this next one came out a while ago. This was back in like 2003 or something
3
like
or
that.
4, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around then. A Man Apart, though, I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
With Lorenz Tate.
Right.
I was about to say
Diesel.
Denzel.
I was about to say
Vin Diesel.
Denzel.
They were
Denzel.
DEA agents.
Yeah.
And things go awry. But what I liked is how they still, like, mess with their homeboys from around the way.
Yeah.
They still kind of had, like, a little...
That street cred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had it with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was cool. That was the cool thing about A Man Apart.
That was cool.
All right, so those are my movies. We'll be back in a little while. Well, not that long. We're going to do like a song. And then we'll be back to get into some of these stories. So after you jam out to this song, Keep it locked right here with the KonnecT Show.
Here we
I'm a
go.
warrior. What you mean?
This
What?
is the Black Talk Radio interview.
You said who's? Oh, you need to stop.
Feel me?
Oh my God, is that EC?
To take Drake. Robot. I swear they be trying, but they can't keep up. And no Z in my pants, and you know that my pants creased up. I hear you talking me and you, baby girl, but it can't be us. I ain't kidding, but no plan B. Stay up late night with the family. All blood, so we vamping. Y'all tired, y'all can't keep up. But she down for me. I got an ounce, she got a pound for me. She ain't my girl, she my dog, she a hound for me. But that ain't what we speaking on. I got the word, she take a weekend off. And then we turn the weekend on. Naked as the truth, but them Jimmy Choo, she keep them on. But good times ain't gon' make it happen. I change my mind when she make it clap, and I take it back. Shit, I'm taking back. You record it and I play it back. Forget paper stacking. Next to that, you my favorite habit. It's stating facts, man. Baby girl, when my nights are warm beside you. Baby girl, when my days are cold beside you. Babe, it's Nigel.
I wonder if she really want me. I wonder if she really love me. I be in and out of different countries, and there's one thing that's really funny. I be feeling like a scummy nigga when I'm not in her presence. I be feeling like a dummy when I learn on my lessons. We compliment each other, we like salad and dressing. I worship and caressing when she kindly undressing. Even if she was a guy, I could carry her essence. To death do his part, I be doing my part. God scout the Jew and I'm loving his art. God scout the Jew and I'm loving his art. Shots of Casamigos turn me to a demon. Life like an art show, now my second brain is fiending. Dip my brush and print, I hope to God I'm dreaming. We got soul ties, I don't want to sound demeaning.
You said what? Oh, what up, though? Thank you for bringing it back right here to the KonnecT Show. I am sapphyremclovin.
I'm Nunu.
DJ Mum's Music.
And we're rocking out with the KonnecT Show right now. So, as you know, if you got anybody who has any music that thank you very much, that they would like to share with us, they can send it to thekonnectshow@gmail.com in MP3, people.
MP3.
MP3. Sometimes the homies, y'all be trying to send stuff and like click on this.
Wrong format. Click on this.
But
Open this folder.
Ain't nobody downloading your YouTube to an MP3. Just saying. Anyway, with that being said, let us begin with our first story coming on in from our music break. Oh, wait. I still got a couple movies to go over. All right. First of all, The Protege. I didn't even really hear much about this movie. And it's got, what's my man? I hope they burn in hell. Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
It's got Samuel L. Jackson and Michael Keaton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it came out last year. It's an action movie. But I don't remember anybody be like, hey,
They probably advertised it really badly.
Clearly, but I don't even remember anybody saying to me like, hey, did you see The Protege?
Nah.
Nah, I didn't even know that Michael Keaton
was in another movie.
Right. So it was actually a pretty good action-packed movie. It gave me a Bond type feel.
Right, okay.
So, just to let you know the premise, Samuel L. Jackson's an assassin, and his protege has to step up her game to get some things done.
Oh, okay.
It's a very interesting movie, indeed. So if you like those kind of movies, I would suggest that you watch The Protege. I was like, get it, y'all, get it.
Okay.
Hey, action. Fight. Stab. Okay.
Stab.
Now, ultrasound. Let me tell you, this is a science fiction movie, and it just keeps taking you in turns and turns and turns.
Oh, okay.
But here's the bottom line. I will never, ever let somebody hypnotize me.
Oh.
Under any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Not for a prank, not for a joke, not because we at a wedding and, whoo, this will be fun to come over here for this event.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But I suggest you watch the movie to see why I'm so adamant, because I wouldn't have been adamant about it until I saw this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was different. It took you some places that you were like, ooh. Anywho, now let's talk about this picture here. We're getting in our, but why though, police? All right, so there's a police officer who arrested an EMT worker in the hospital because she bumped his car door, with her door for the ambulance while she was trying to get a patient out.
But why though?
Let me say it again,
But
he
why
said,
though?
this is a crime that you bumped my police cruiser. Not even my personal vehicle.
It's a crime to bump
Or maybe it
somebody's
was his
police?
personal vehicle. I never did understand. Because it just said his vehicle.
Still.
But yeah, he arrested her in the hospital.
Where she
Bro
works.
was just having a bad day.
Clearly he's having a bad day. It's going to get a lot worse
it's gonna
if you
get
get
a lot
fired.
worse. You get fired sued.
Yeah, he ended up letting her go, but you arrested me at work because I bumped your car and I'm working.
Right.
So wouldn't you want somebody to adamantly... Who's going to jail? You think so? I don't think he's going to jail. They said they still investigating.
Yeah, they're going to put him on administrative duty.
And I think that's about it.
Paid with leave.
Like, I don't think they're going to do anything
all
to
that
him.
stuff. The
Yeah.
paid with leave, that's my favorite.
Why did you
Put
put
him
the
on
John
vacation.
Lewis book on top of this video? Like, that is just not two of the same. Like, hey, John Lewis, who helped us get our civil rights, and this man is taking them away. All right. I don't know. You lost it. You had it, and then you lost it. He had the picture, y'all, and then he lost it. And so then he threw up John Lewis, marching for the rights of the oppressed. You heard about the police who beat the guy in Tennessee because he didn't stop.
Right.
25-year-old Brandon Calloway. Yes, Brandon Calloway. You know, they be trying to lie about stuff until the video comes out. There you go. Good for you, Bam. Good for you. That's your big boy, Bam. That's your big boy, Bam. All right. So it said that after he didn't stop and he went to his dad's house, they ran into the house, up the stairs to go get him.
Yeah.
Beat him because he was trying to hide behind a couch. He was doing 32 and a 20.
Wow.
So I guess they said, this is worth your life.
This is speeding, yeah.
And, yeah. I don't, can it not though? I mean, I feel like some stuff can just be sent in the mail, can it? Can't you just send a ticket?
Just send a ticket.
Like, why do you
That's
have
what
to
they
go
do
into
now.
a house and chase somebody
You
and
go all the
beat
way in the
them and
house.
drag them down the stairs and pull them outside for a 32 and a 20?
In front of his family.
He didn't kill anybody. He didn't shoot nobody. He wasn't running no. This was a ticket.
It was a
This was a ticket.
regular speeding ticket.
And I understand why he was scared to stop. I mean, we black in America.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to stop
That's
too.
why he probably went to his dad's house.
There was
safety.
a judge who the police union, I forget what town it is, what city this is, but she was like, I'm a black middle class woman and I'm afraid of the police. So now the police union is trying to come for her. Get out of here.
Whatever.
Like, y'all don't know why we afraid.
Yeah.
How dare
What
she
did
say?
we do?
Just a couple of bad cops. Well, if y'all got videos every day, it's more than a couple of y'all.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every single day. Every single day. It's a video y'all doing the wildest,
Something
mostest.
different. Not the same. Something different.
Bruh.
Always beating on somebody.
Or doing the most, like you arrested the EMT worker. I'm still confused about that. Anywho, now what happened? What are we doing next? I don't know. Oh, let's talk about the Burger King worker. Oh, Lord. Let me tell y'all about this baby. Now, he's 54, so he's not a baby. But I'm calling him a baby because he's been working for Burger King for 27 years, never missed a shift.
Wow.
They gave him a goodie bag. Look at the pictures.
A goodie
Some
bag.
Reese cups. Some writing pens. This is what they gave him in the goodie bag.
That's a goodie bag for a second grader.
Thank you. For 27 years, never missing a shift.
27 years.
You gave this to a grown man.
Couldn't give him, make a plaque, go to if you needed
They
to
gave
be cheap,
him
something.
a movie ticket.
A
They didn't even give
movie.
him two.
A movie. Go by your damn self. He ain't got nobody because he been worked for Burger King for 27 years. He ain't got nobody.
I'm just saying.
Y'all did him so dirty with that.
So his daughter made a GoFundMe page to thank him, and so far they've got more than $370,000.
That's a thank you.
He said it still feels like a dream. It's so wonderful. I really can't put it into words. Thank goodness. I think there was an actor, black. No, the comedian. I don't know. But he gave him some money too.
Okay.
When I find it and I'll tell y'all about it, yeah. But he's a father of 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And y'all gave this man some pens.
Some pens.
Y'all couldn't even throw $100 in there. Y'all couldn't even do like $100.
For appreciation.
I'm just dying that they gave him one ticket.
Writing pens. That's what's killing me.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do with
They
that?
was like, yo, That's not cool. It's like, come on, Burger King. Y'all could do better. Y'all could have made him king for a day.
Yeah, right. Mr. Burger King.
Put the crown on him.
Yeah, right.
Because, ain't nobody else working that hard for you.
I'm saying.
That's loyalty. That's
27 years.
27 years. And
he was a young kid.
He has kids. Like, his kids.
He's
had an old 3.
Oh.
He was a single father before he got remarried.
Oh, wow.
But he never missed a day of work, yo. Yeah. And he never missed a day of work.
That's what's up. Never missed a shift.
Never. That's dedication. He gonna stay in that marriage.
Hell yeah.
I give it to him too. Talking about never missed a shift.
Burger King too?
Shoot, I be taking my days by the end of the year left and right. Like, won't
Never
be in
miss
Thursday.
Right? He acquired 2 years worth of PTO time.
Man.
Guaranteed.
They should have made him king for a day. Let me tell you about little baby. I'm so proud of him.
Okay. What'd he do?
Little baby. So he's actually working with a friend of his, Lamont Bradley. Now, Lamont, over there in Atlanta, has an auto spa, bistro, and Echo car spa. Doesn't that sound fancy?
Fancy.
He also opened Clutch Restaurant.
Okay.
Him and little baby are helping to get 100 jobs to young people.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what you call taking care of your community.
Yeah, they're teaming up, and they want those jobs to go to those who are mostly under 21.
Good.
So they have various jobs like bartenders, waiters, line cooks, dishwashers, and more.
And more.
And more.
So if you're in the Atlanta area and you're looking for work as a young person, go to one of those places. Clutch or Auto Spa Bistro and Echo Car Spa.
That's what's up.
All right, our next story, which he didn't tell me we were going to do. We were definitely supposed to be going over her. We were supposed to be going over her, but it's cool. We'll just go and... You told me that we were going to stop. Why is he so aggressive? Nunu, why is he so aggressive to us?
I don't know him.
She said, I don't know him. All right, fine then. I don't know if you guys know that Diddy has a stalker.
He has a song?
A stalker.
Oh, stalker.
Okay. Of course.
She is.
No, it's a dude.
She's part of City
It's a
Girls.
dude?
Yeah, it's a dude.
Oh, he has a stand.
He has more than one. Well, this might be the same one, but they caught him near his East Hampton house again.
Oh, damn. Again. No.
Yeah. So Kwame Taylor, who was first arrested 12 years ago, was arrested again after a report of suspicious person near his house. Now, I bring this up because do you see where it says human being 151?
Yeah.
We think he's got more than one stalker. So Nunu and I were watching something on YouTube. What's it called? Disturbing Stories Across the Internet?
Nexpo. Yeah, we were watching Nexpo. I think that's Nexpo.
And there was somebody who put up a sign that said, basically like, Chris, I did this all for you. And they showed just, mountains and mountains of notebooks. And then he began to open the notebooks.
Okay.
And what did it say?
What
Something
were
like,
in the notebooks?
Like, did he notice me or something like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's flipping pages.
Pages.
You know, it's like 100 pages.
100 pages in notebooks.
In a notebook. And
Right.
he's got
Stacks. On stacks.
Like thousands, maybe.
Wow.
Definitely hundreds of notebooks.
Definitely hundreds.
Definitely hundreds of notebooks.
So it was very creepy.
Yeah.
Since we're on that vibe.
Right.
So here's some things not to do if you want to make a friend.
Yeah.
Don't write in a notebook 100 times or hundreds of them, thinking that's going to make a friend because that's super creepy. All right, last but not least, before we go off into some other thing, Travis Scott. This was just funny to me. This wasn't even... So he was doing his show.
Uh-huh.
And he's, doing an MLB All-Star Weekend.
Right.
And he noticed someone in the crowd, and he said, you, yes, you, raise your hand right here. You with the beard. Yeah, with the glasses. Turn around and wake the fuck up.
Oh, shit. Oh.
He was so salty that somebody fell asleep at his show.
At his concert.
How you fall asleep?
Wait, how you fall asleep though? Ain't y'all standing up?
Loud. And the music is like,
and
no.
If he can see you, that means you were close enough to the stage.
So you bought some close tickets
That's
just
what
to
I'm
go to
saying.
bed. The audacity!
Close
I would have been
tickets.
yelling at you too.
A Travis Scott concert.
The audacity!
You know how much money that is for you to go to sleep?
The fact that he saw it though means dude was really like this the whole time.
He was sleep, drool, everything.
Sleep. Like he was
in it.
Like
He was
standing
in
up,
it, slump.
with his blasting
Standing
music.
up with
Slump.
music playing. That's why it's important, Nunu. You can't do drugs. You understand? Like
That's drugs.
You gotta be careful. Hell yeah, that was drugs, and maybe some alcohol on top.
Yeah.
That was not you by yourself, just being sober.
Yeah.
At all.
Nobody can be that sleepy. You're right.
At all. But anyway, we're gonna do a quick song. We'll be back. We've got some more stories. We have to also talk about how to tell the gender of your date if you're a guy and you're just kind of wondering, like, wonder.
Is she or is she not?
Yeah. So we've got that from our survival handbook. Part of it, because I left the book.
Aww.
Womp womp. And we've got some more stories. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked with the KonnecT Show.
We gon' drink tonight, ain't party forever. Let's do this one last time. Let's dance and free your mind. Tonight, ain't party forever. Excuse me, miss, let's take a step on the dance floor. Let's make a toast, take a sip. This feels so good, make me want more. I'm gonna shoot my shots and I will score. Your body feels so good, baby, you're beautiful. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. All of my love, you know I wanna. Jingo, push, now you feel alright. Coming on the young, your feet up. Night, chandelier with a shine well bright. Put it on here and I'm feeling the vibe. Run the boy with the basement style. Let me take you out on a first class flight. Money they are lavish life. But we have the ball and they make the boy off the fight. Excuse me, miss, let's take a step on the dance floor. Let's make a toast, take a sip. This feels so good, make me want more. I'm gonna shoot my shots and I will score. Your body feels so good, baby, you're beautiful. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. Let me take you to Jamaica. On the island tour, we are chilling on the beach, waves on the seashore. Chill weekend, I'm big on the more. Sea bike on the beach and on the ocean we tour. In a Republic of Jamaica, we want to take you to some places and you will see tour. Over Elcha Beach and go more. Old land, the beds are going. We gon' drink tonight, ain't party forever. Let's do this one last time. Let's dance and free your mind. Tonight, ain't party forever. Let's do this one last time. Tell the DJ perfect vibe. Let's take a step on the dance floor. Let's make a toast, take a sip. This feels so good, make me want more. I'm gonna shoot my shots and I will score. Your body feels so good, baby, you're beautiful. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. All of my love, you know I wanna. Jingo, push, now you feel alright. Coming on young, your feet up. Night, chandelier with a shine well bright. Put it on here and I'm feeling the vibe. Run the boy with the basement style. Let me take you out on a first class flight. Money they are lavish life. But we have the ball and they make the boy off the fight. Excuse me, miss, let's take a step on the dance floor. Let's make a toast, take a sip. This feels so good, make you want more. I'm gonna shoot my shots and I will score. Your body feels so good, baby, you're beautiful. All of my love, you know I wanna implore. All of my love.
wrapping up this moment with the KonnecT Show. But before we go, we got a few things to tell you about her. You know her.
The singer?
Get it? Her. Yes.
I know
Okay.
her.
Ha. You know her.
Yeah.
All right. She is going to make some wonderful choices as the special of the Beauty and the Beast anniversary, 30th anniversary edition.
Really?
Did you know it was that old?
Oh, man.
Because that's one of Nunu's favorite movies.
That's my favorite movie ever.
Beauty and the Beast, huh?
Beauty and the Beast.
So, her is going to be Belle.
Ooh.
Yep. She's going to play the character, and she's super excited.
What's happening? Live
Now,
action?
Is this a play, live action, or
It's
is
going to
this
be
just
live
audio?
action.
Really?
There's another one.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, because I saw the other one that was live action.
I didn't. I refuse to watch that.
Oh.
It would have messed. It would have messed it up for you.
Yeah, because I
No.
can't do that.
Like no.
It's going to be a mixture between live action and animation.
Oh.
But, you know, she's black and Filipino. So that's going to be an interesting,
Right.
I'll watch that.
groundbreaking moment.
They better
Wow.
just have
Yeah.
every song on there again.
I'm sure they will.
They should, because those are iconic songs. Those are iconic songs.
I'm sure. And she says she's always wanted to be a Disney princess. So this is
Aw.
like a dream of hers. Isn't
That's
that
cute.
wonderful? You know that movie made history when it was nominated for an Oscar?
Really?
It was the first animated feature to do so.
Oh. Okay.
Hey. All right, let's talk about these grocery stores.
Okay.
Grocery
Let's talk
stores.
about these grocery stores.
Okay.
Now, this is Miss Kia. She opened up a grocery outlet in Compton. And she was the first black-owned grocery store in that area. And they didn't have a lot of grocery stores to begin with.
Okay.
Now we have two people that are co-owners of another grocery outlet over in Inglewood. Always up to no good. No, I don't know. That was just something I heard in the song. Anyway, and so, yeah, they want to continue to, you know, be in a place that was about to be a food desert because, like, Kroger's and all of that stuff just weren't around.
They just left, or they just never was around.
Well, Kroger's was closing, and then, you know, the other ones like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, they just ain't out there. They just ain't out there. So that couple also opened another one. So I implore people, I know that people a lot of times want to do barber shops and, you know, sell clothes and all of that. But I'd implore you to really look where there's food deserts.
Yeah.
And considering opening a grocery store, because if there's a food desert, there's a need for a grocery store, and you gonna make your money back.
You're going to make your money back tenfold.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're feeding that area.
Because you're feeding that area.
Feeding the whole town.
Yep,
and they
pretty
do
much.
well, like with keeping it, you know, people employed and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I would throw that out there for people to consider that as an option.
Right.
Let's go open
All right,
a
John
grocery
Lewis.
store.
We know who John Lewis was, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, who's John Lewis?
I don't know.
Sucker.
Dad would not be proud.
Dad would not be proud. Here's a little throw out there to her, just in case you didn't know about her father. He's an African American studies major.
Ooh. Yeah.
He makes a living going around trying to get people to learn about racial equality in their, you know, workplaces and places
The
of education.
company he works with now works with like NASA and other companies like that.
To do, you know, non-biased training.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he does.
Yeah, he would be disappointed.
Got his master's
He would have been disappointed.
in African American studies. Well, I'm just gonna digress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna digress.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell him myself. I'll tell him.
Or he could just watch this.
Right.
Get her, Delma. Get her. Anyway, he'll be like, "Why didn't you get her?"
Yeah.
Because I didn't study.
You was right there.
I was. I'm doing my part. I put it up. All right. John Lewis, by the way, was a civil rights advocate, and then he became a congressman.
All right, that's cool. That's
All
great.
right. So he also inspired a young, I hope I'm saying his name right, Tybree Fall. And they became friends Tyree was so enamored with him that he even, when they remarched over the bridge. What bridge was that?
The Pettis Bridge, I want to say.
You obviously don't know either.
Yeah, it was something.
All right.
I know it was the Pettis. I can't get the name out.
Nonetheless, they befriended each other. He was inspired by John Lewis. He even read Invictus, which is John Lewis's favorite poem, at John Lewis's funeral.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And so a book has now come out about their relationship and how,
Oh, that's dope.
when he was 10, he drove 7 hours with his grandmother. 7 hours to meet him in Selma, Alabama.
Oh.
And they stayed in touch over the years. Isn't that a beautiful story?
That's so precious.
You never know who you may touch by being strong and standing up for what you believe in.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about what happened in Pakistan, because usually this arrest doesn't happen. But it was confusing. So this 20-year-old American woman goes to Pakistan, and she was hanging out with this guy for like 5 days. And then him and a homie and her end up at a hotel, and then she said she got gang raped.
Oh.
So I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just confused. Like, did you know him before you stayed with him for 5 days? Like, they didn't give enough details for me in the story. I guess as they continue to do the investigation, it'll come out. But I was confused. Like, 5 days? Was he a stranger? Because then that just, some other questions start to pop up after that. Because, like, why? Why 5 days with a stranger if he was? And if you knew him, when y'all went to the hotel, was it for drinks?
Yeah, and then you...
Y'all in Pakistan, though, so are you even allowed to drink?
Yeah, that's
it was a lot.
It's a whole lot of...
It was a lot going on, because I didn't understand. I had to wait for them to come out with some more. Okay, give me my jingle. I need my jingle one time.
You can't make this
ish up. All right, so we got 2 stories going on here. First of all, one of the stories is about a little town it's called Jerome, Arizona. All right. It's a little tourist town. They get about 1 million tourists every year. And what happens is the population is only about 450 people. They used to have Arizona's largest copper mines, though. So people go out, get touristy, take some pics, boop, 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 have fun. Well, the police have now said they've asked residents to stop yelling at tourists and leaving notes on their cars. Basically, like, get out of here. How y'all yelling at people? Listen, it's only 450 of y'all, right? This is some old Hills Have Eyes type situation. As it is.
Yeah.
Some tells me y'all not balling enough not to have these tourists coming around. So they may have taken your parking spot. Tell the cops. You leaving notes saying what? It got to the point where the police had to post it.
What?
On the Facebook page.
Wow.
Like, it's come to our attention.
That y'all are out here doing crazy stuff.
That y'all doing the most right now?
That some people visiting our town on short visits and using lawful short-term parking passes are being yelled at or having notes left on their cars by local residents.
Wow.
I don't want y'all to be that angry. Come on, Jerome. I said Jerome's in the house.
For real. Come on,
all right.
Cletus.
Give me my jingle one more time for this one.
Ooh,
one time for the one time.
You can't make this
ish up. Transgender inmate who impregnated 2 prisoners is moved to a different facility. You think?
Just that first part. That first part. Transgender inmates that impregnated 2 prisoners
in April.
That should have been a story right there. That should have been a story
Are you
within
still?
itself.
So what are? So here's my question, because this is when the layers get too deep for
So
me.
you got man parts.
Are you considered a lesbian now because you're with women?
You're with women and you are a woman?
So does that make what?
Yeah, you're still a lesbian. If you go from male to female and you like women, you're a lesbian.
Why can't you just be bisexual?
Oh.
What?
Because you're not a man anymore, I guess.
Yeah, you're not a man anymore. So
you're now
but
classified
you're losing.
as
But
a
you're
woman.
using your man part.
Yeah. So
they
one
don't
foot
care
in, one
about
foot
that
out.
in terms of gender, though. That's sex now.
Yeah,
so they got
that's
sex
a
and
whole
gender.
nother-
Sex is like
That's a whole nother realm.
parts, and then gender doesn't really have to do with that, with what you date and what
Gender
you.
and sex. Yeah.
But if you date everybody, if you have sex with everybody, you bisexual.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
Well, if we're gonna get into the specifics, bisexual and pansexual, those are two different things.
Pansexual. That's everybody.
That is bisexual. Bisexual covers everybody.
No, it doesn't.
It covers everybody.
It doesn't.
It says no matter what you are, I'm about that life.
No, that's not bisexual.
Yeah, I think
that is
with
bisexual.
No, bisexual is
you're still. I'm still a man, but I'm dating men and women.
So I'm about everybody.
But
no, because
pansexual
pansexual, you'll date non-binary people, gender fluid people.
You dating a whole lot.
You dating everybody, but
Dating a whole
bisexual is
alphabet.
just male and female.
Right.
So
Bisexual is a lot limited.
see, you can't.
But even if you non-binary, you still some.
That's your sex, though, not your gender. That's the thing. Welcome.
I'm still trying to
goodbye.
figure out. I thought I was raised that gender and sex was the same thing for me.
Well, they're not
it was
anymore. That's
not
the thing.
anymore.
Yeah.
Good call.
So,
not anymore.
I don't.
That's how it used to be, but
We'll
not
have
anymore.
to carry this over until another time.
Yeah.
But to wrap
Mind
this
blown.
up, for some of you who are wondering who you might be dating, not really sure. So now WikiHow says just be open-minded. Just go for it.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on,
Right.
just be down.
Yes.
Some people are like, no, but I kind of really want to know. Because if you spring a D out on me and I didn't really want the D.
Yeah.
No, and that's fair. If you don't want to
date somebody with the D.
You should know. You should
Yeah,
know.
you should know.
You should know. That's
So,
that's
there
it.
were some ways that they were saying. They were like, an Adam's apple.
Right.
Or if the shoulders are broader than the hips.
Yeah.
They said, watch how they sway going up the stairs. But this is what was funniest. They said you can't tell by a deep voice because it may be a woman who's had a hard life.
They wrong for that.
I don't know how.
That's not what WikiHow said. Those little tidbits I just said was from my yellow book.
I've known women who had some hard lives, but their voice is not as deep as mine still. It's
I
not.
know some
It's
women
harsh. It's strong.
who have some deep voices. I ain't gonna hold you. I know some.
Right.
And I was like, ugh, how does that sound? Like one of my homeboys got a chick that sound like that.
Like,
Well, a dude that I know.
Like, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Do it.
And I'd be like,
Yeah.
how she sound when
Yeah,
they getting
do
cool? Like, yeah, baby, deeper.
Get it.
Give it to me.
Hard.
Give it to me.
Stop.
Harder.
Stop.
All right, Nunu, what would you like to say before we leave?
Bread is good.
And there you have it. My kid likes carbs. All right, what would you like to say, Mums?
Follow me on IG.
Follow me.
DJ_mums music.
Follow me. If you're not following us already on YouTube, make sure you do and subscribe so that you know when we come out with our brand new shows. I'd also like to say if you'd like suckable toes, make sure you keep up with your pedicures and keeping those feet soft and fresh.
Yes.
You can also find us on Instagram, kind of on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. Email us your music to thekonnectshow@gmail.com.
That's combination of Twitter and TikTok. Twitter.
And make sure you join us on our next episode of The KonnecT Show. Thank you so much for joining us this time, and toodles.
Peace.